Welcome to Benjamin Recaps. Today, we'll be recapping the touching story of Teddy Bear. Join me as we follow the journey of a bodybuilder searching for love in Thailand. Get ready for an emotional ride. Let's begin. A young couple dines at a popular restaurant. Awkwardness reigns at the table between a man and a woman, despite their not-so-young age. Dennis, 38, tells the blonde about his bodybuilding career, admitting that he makes nothing and lives on the salary of a security guard. All of this bores the girl, and the couple soon splits up. Dennis doesn't even say goodbye to his girlfriend before heading home. Regardless of how hard Dennis tries to remain silent, he is met at home by a woman who is always interested in him, his elderly mother, Ingrid. The elderly lady is upset that her son has returned so late and that she has been unable to contact him during this time. So the closet man is hesitant to tell her about the date and lies that he spent the evening at the movies with a friend. The stern woman is not pleased with such an answer. She chases after her son, demanding an appropriate apology. Dennis, once again feeling guilty, begs his mother's forgiveness while locking himself in his room. The boy laments her constant tutelage. The jock goes to the shower in the morning, but that doesn't stop the old lady from going into the bathroom to relieve herself. The Petersons eat breakfast together as well, and the old lady makes certain that her son notices and compliments her bright dress. Mother and son go to the restaurant after breakfast to meet their relative, Bent's new Thai wife. To reassure his mother, the boy must repeatedly check the door. Bent introduces his companion to everyone and promises to go out of his way to please them. However, the girl only smiles because she does not understand the language. Only Ingrid keeps a suspicious eye on her son, while he is enjoying himself with the other men at the party. When they get home, the Petersons congregate at the bathroom sink to brush their teeth and talk about their day. The old woman makes no secret of her disdain for the happiness of the young and regards the Thai woman as an unworthy match for Bent. Dennis spends the next day at the gym, but his loneliness remains with him. Following the gym, the boy goes to see Bent to assist him in uprooting old bushes in the garden and to learn more about how he met the young girl. Bent, eager to assist his nephew, gives him Pattaya guidebooks. Dennis spends the entire night surfing the web, finding information about Thailand and selecting the best trip and hotel. When the jock arrives at the gym, he turns to an old acquaintance and tells her that he is canceling their date because she is not his type. The girl doesn't seem to mind, but the guy is more confident, and he works out with a smile, admiring his muscles in the mirror. Dennis informs his mother at dinner that he will be traveling to Germany for a bodybuilding competition. This irritates the old lady, and she walks away from the table, accusing her son of ignoring his chores. The boy spends the entire next day attempting to make amends. He makes his mother breakfast and constantly knocks on her door, but the old lady never leaves her room. Dennis packs his belongings, and the day of departure arrives, and his mother refuses to forgive her brash son for his disobedience. Ingrid, on the other hand, does not even get out of bed to say goodbye to her son. I'm hoping he'll change his mind. She manipulates the boy in every way possible, but he still goes to the airport and flies to Thailand. Dennis looks out the cab window at unfamiliar landscapes and the bustling streets of Pattaya, where many young girls are walking. The guest checks into his hotel, and the manager at reception asks if he is bringing anyone, but the question surprises him, and he answers no. Dennis heads into town to the address Bent gave him after looking around. Scott, a relative's old friend, already knows why the guy was sent to him and promises to find him the most beautiful Thai girl by tonight. The old man attempts to question Dennis about his preferences, but the man has nothing to say. He's never had a girlfriend. On the way to the hotel, the cab driver suggests Dennis stop at a tailor, where he orders himself a fancy blue jacket. The salesman takes advantage of the jock's navy and cheats him out of a large sum, but Dennis does not make a showdown and accepts the price he was told. Back in the room, the man calls his mother, but no one answers, and he is forced to leave a message on the answering machine. Dennis gets ready for an evening stroll after the courier delivers the jacket he ordered. After taking a shower, the big man walks into town and straight to Scott's place. The elderly gentleman is not duped. He introduces the big guy to a cute Thai girl who knows her job well and works quickly. She focuses her attention on Dennis, complimenting his muscles. The girl chases the guy even in the bathroom, demonstrating her abilities, but it only embarrasses Dennis. The couple exits the restaurant, and the jock brings the girl to his room after paying for her visit at the front desk. while the Thai goes to the bathroom. The man is nervous and walks around the room, unsure of what he should do. When Dennis returns, the night fairy announces the rates, and he agrees to pay for the entire night. However, as soon as the girl arrives at work, the jock becomes nervous and asks her to take her time and first talk a little and tell her about himself. The beauty's attempts to relax the guide were futile, and he asked her to leave, paying for services he did not use. Dennis grabs the phone to call his mother as soon as the door closes behind his girlfriend, but she doesn't pick up, and the guy is worried after being awake all night. Dennis goes to the gym in the morning. There he meets a young athlete who is familiar with the jock and even collects magazine clippings with his pictures, as well as Ta, the gym owner. The athletes have a great workout, and Dennis' abilities astound the young man. He also demonstrates his posing techniques to the young jock, teaching him how to choose the best angle. The local guy invites Dennis to hang out with his company in the evening after befriending the celebrity, but the Dane says he already has plans, though he agrees to take a sheet with the address. Dennis returns to Scott's restaurant in the evening, and the old man introduces him to another girl knock. The girl actively grooms the handsome man, noting his muscular body once more, but the handsome man's attention is drawn to the stage, where a Thai blonde artist performs a lyrical song. Looking around and seeing couples in love, Dennis becomes uneasy and flees, refusing to spend time with a girl for money. The Chalk remembers an invitation from a guy at the gym and goes to the address he left behind after wandering around the city alone. On the outskirts of town, at a cafe, the bodybuilders greet their new colleague cheerfully, and he joins the company. T2A quickly finds common ground with the guy, the gym owner who buried her husband several years ago. When the girl inquires about the handsome man's marital status, he admits that he has yet to find his true love, and the girl invites the guy to spend the next day with her. The couple rents a pair of mopeds early in the morning and goes on a motorcycle tour of the city. Toy plans a fun outing for the buddy. She takes him to the local market and treats him to local delicacies. Another couple visits a Buddhist temple and leaves a donation before taking the Dane to a remote beach. Dennis enjoys his time with Toys so much that he attempts to kiss her, but she pushes the jock away. The guy leaves the beach and is about to leave because he is uncomfortable. Dennis' moped won't start, so he has to ride Toy's bike. When the couple arrives at the hotel, the girl explains to her boyfriend that it is not customary in Thailand to kiss in public. To make amends for the awkward moment, she invites the jock to dinner. Dennis refuses dinner and kisses the girl right away after arriving at Toy's small apartment, but the big guy freaks out again and flees without explaining anything, leaving Toy befuddled. Dennis comes to a halt and realizes that this cannot continue. He returns to To and admits that he adores her and wishes to be with her. The couple spends the night together, but their relationship is limited to cuddling. Dennis's vacation comes to an end, and he returns home. Old Ingrid is overjoyed to see her son and immediately sets the table for him, asking how the competitions went and admiring the athlete's tan. When Ingrid discovers that the boy allegedly only plays 6, she laments the fact that he is hesitant to reveal where he has been unpacking. Dennis hangs his blue jacket carefully in the closet and gazes longingly at Toy's picture, hoping for an early reunion. Dennis meets with a realtor behind his mother's back and rents an apartment with room for a crib. Late at night, the guy can't sleep because of the upcoming conversation, so instead of waiting until morning, he tells everything to Ingrid, who is also awake the entire time. Dennis tells his mother the truth about his trip to Thailand, which he took on Ben's advice, and says he has met the girl he plans to bring to Denmark. Ingrid, unable to bear the betrayal, throws her son out the door, accusing him of promiscuity. The big guy is troubled by guilt and is unable to sleep. When he finally comes downstairs in the morning, his mother is already at the table, ready for a serious discussion. Ingrid tells the boy that his terrible behavior has betrayed her and deeply hurt her. She admits that she will never accept his decision, and that in order for her to consider forgiveness, her son must end his relationship with the Thai woman and never contact her again. Dennis, afraid to look his mother in the eyes, promises her that he will discontinue all contact with Toy and will no longer irritate the old lady with his indecent behavior. Dennis returns to training, and life resumes normalcy. However, Toy arrives in Denmark a few days later. The guy cheerfully greets his girlfriend with a bouquet of flowers and drives her to the apartment he has reserved for them. The jock presents a pendant to the Thai girl, but the pleasant moment is ruined by his confession. Dennis fabricates a story about his mother being seriously ill and requiring him to spend the night with her, and he is unable to bring his bride with him so as not to disturb the sick with the presence of strangers. Dennis comes home in the evenings, not to bother his mother, and they have dinner like they have for decades. And during the day, he spends time with his fiancée walking around the mall. Ingrid runs into her son in an underwear store one day. The boy tries to flee again, but nothing works, and the old lady realizes that her son has cheated her yet again when she sees the Thai girl with him. The jealous mother screams rudeness after the couple, and Dennis rushes to steal Twee away in the car. Everything must be revealed to the boy's fiancée. He takes her to the house where he rented them an apartment, and then he goes to an old address to speak with his mother. When he enters Ingrid's room, he notices that she has been injured while smashing his belongings, crocheted on the bed's edge. Dennis sobs, exhausted by the psychological pressure and unsure of what to do next. Dennis goes downstairs and informs his mother that he is leaving the house. He tries to ignore her manipulation, but the old woman continues to bully her son, exchanging anger for tears and pleading with him not to abandon her and send the Taiwan away. The jock organizes his room and gathers all of his belongings. He treats his mother's cut hand and hugs her goodbye, pretending not to hear her pitiful pleadings. After packing the last boxes, Dennis drives away from town with Twee, hoping to begin a new independent life. And the girl strokes her fiance's hand, as if to assist him. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Benjamin Recaps. I hope you had as much fun watching Teddy Bear as I did recapping it for you. The journey of 38-year-old bodybuilder searching for love in Thailand was truly an emotional roller coaster, filled with moments of both heartbreak and happiness. If you found this recap informative and entertaining, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more movie recaps just like this. And if you have any suggestions for future recaps, feel free to drop me a line in the comments below. Remember, life is short, but movies are forever. So, until next time, keep watching and stay awesome.